Beautiful weather and a quiet night across our entire area as we've enjoyed some temperatures that were a little warmer today. Many of us making it to 80, and in fact right now we've cooled off to 70 degrees here in the FM area. The winds are light and they're still out of the southeast, and our humidity is still, well, it's kind of creeping up there now with dew points in the 60s, but it's been pretty comfortable throughout the day. We do have a few 60s off to the east and to the west, holding on to 70-degree readings here in the valley. Take a look at this. Dew point temperatures that are in the 60s and 70s. It's that sticky air from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's working its way up into the Central Plains and will continue its northbound trajectory as we go into our Friday. And it's that moisture in the air, these higher dew points, that will fuel the potential for some strong to severe storms. Here's a look at the satellite and radar. Things very quiet now for us, but we do have some storms developing in the Black Hills of South Dakota, and they are severe now. These are going to be trekking eastward as we go through the overnight hours, and here's what your hour-by-hour forecast shows. More fog, as you see with the dark gray colors there, potentially as we go through the overnight hours, so keep that in mind for the second straight day. Here's those showers and storms rumbling along the South Dakota border, and as we begin our day, there'll be a chance of that in southeast North Dakota. Rumbles of thunder, I don't anticipate them being severe, but we could have some hit-and-miss showers to start the day. We get a break, but look at this. Those south winds are trucking 15 to 20 miles per hour, transporting that humid air into the valley. So we'll notice an increase in temperatures midday and humidity as well. Then as we go into the afternoon and evening, our models are really changing things up. And models, when they change this often every run, that leaves Hutch's confidence on the downside as far as trusting the models to have a good handle on the situation. Nonetheless, because of the humidity and the heat that will be in place, there'll be a chance for some robust to severe storms from the late day hours and into the overnight. Our model now paints them all over in places in Minnesota, and things fairly quiet off to the west. Regardless, if storms form in your area on your Friday afternoon and evening, check with us because they could quickly become severe. Have a plan in place and where you can go to stay safe. All risks are on the table. We cannot rule out tornadoes, although the greater threat will be damaging straight line winds and large hail. I don't think flooding will be as big of an issue with the storms. They'll be fairly fast moving, number one, and number two, well, we've been a little drier lately. Anywhere that's yellow has a decent chance at seeing isolated severe weather. Everybody's not going to see it, and that's the good news. Here's a look at your planning forecast. 65 to 70 in the morning hours, a chance of some morning showers, then a break as we see temperatures and humidity rise. Those winds still from the south. 15 to 25 miles per hour. Late day storms mainly after dinner, and for some of us likely into the early overnight hours before things quiet down, leaving us with a great start to your weekend on Saturday. Temperatures in the 80s for most of us as we heat up, and remember, it's going to be sticky and humid as well with that chance of thunderstorms. Gorgeous shot here from near the international border of those. Well, those are some pretty proud sunflowers. Thanks, Jeanette, for your photo. Now a look at your planning forecast. As we talked about, Friday's chance of severe weather has a first alert weather day in effect. Saturday and Sunday, the same thing goes. Most of Saturday, very warm and quiet, almost all day long. And in fact, it looks like any storms that form at all will be way down in our far southernmost counties. We'll keep you advised. Most of us stay quiet Saturday. I think there'll be a better chance of more widespread thunderstorms. And once again, they could be strong with the heat and humidity in place, Andrea, on your Sunday. Have a plan, and then have a plan to enjoy the beautiful weather into the early half of next week. 70s for most areas on Monday.
Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.